We are live, sir.
Doesn't say it on my end. No, there it is.
Fozzie life.
They're waiting for us.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. This is gonna be a good one.
Yeah, this is really excited to be here. We're on hiatus vacation right now, but this one we had to get back because this is her 4th appearance on the Talking Beard show.
This is not her 4th.
Sorry, I meant to say her 5th.
This is the drive for 5 with Joey Rumpell.
High fives. But yeah, Joey Rumpell is here to talk about the 10th annual St. Louis Beard and Moustache Competition. It sounds like this is going to be a great one. We got some fun stuff to talk about with her tonight. And we are both on location in different areas of the country than our normal location. So we hope you guys sit back and enjoy tonight's exciting episode of Talking Beards. And go.
Oh, hey, everybody. What's going on? As Scott said, we are both live on location. We're both outside. So, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. I'm right here. I'm in Spokane Valley, Washington at Casa de Glander. And, tonight we're going to have Miss Joey Rumpell on the show, better known as Joey Rumpelstiltskin. This is her 5th time on the podcast, and we're going to be talking about the St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition. Coming up August 5th this Saturday. They're in St. Louis, Scott Sikora.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hi, and I'm Scott Sikora. I'm coming to you live from Chardon, Ohio. Normally I'm coming out of the outskirts of Austin, Texas, but tonight I'm back home visiting my family and friends, and actually I'm here working as well, having just the best time, really enjoying myself. But we decided that tonight we really needed to do this episode because we've been missing a bunch of episodes as of late because of traveling and other assorted appointments and so on and so forth. So we thought we would get together and do an episode tonight, and unfortunately it's just to tell everyone too, we won't be able to do an episode next week. Same thing, traveling and basically traveling.
But like you said, we came off of our summer vacation just for Joey, nothing else. She called us and was like, hey, this is my 5th. This needs to get my drive for 5 done before our 10th anniversary competition here. So let me on. And so me and Scott, we got it. We got it all figured out, barely, but we're doing it, and we're only doing it for Joey. There's nothing else we would have done. We were just going to stay on vacation, but not today, Scott.
No, not today at all. But we'd like to thank you all for joining Talking Beards tonight. You can find out more information about the show by going to talkingbeards.com. But if you want to participate in the chat room like all these other people here, like people such as Joey Rumpell, who's in the chat room, or even Alan Eckert, who's also here.
D. Eckert.
Alan D. Eckert, sorry. We have Andrea Glander, who's with you right now. Currently, you're probably looking at her.
No, I don't know where she's at. She was over there. She must be in the house. Hey, you're in the house.
But if you want to participate, just like these wonderful people who follow us at Talking Beards on either Facebook or YouTube, you can go to either of those places, follow, like us, and when we go live, you'll be notified, and you can join the chat room and be a part of the Talking Beards show live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. So other than that, what else do we have here? Let me get it up. But
there it is.
Delayed. If you guys are looking for some great products, make sure you guys go over to honestamish.com. When you're over there loading that card up and right before you check out, hit there's a little box. You could says enter promo code, put in Talking Beards, all one word, and you'll get 15% off your order.
You will.
And you also get free shipping on orders $35 or more domestically.
Continental United States. So if you're in Belgium, don't be hitting up looking for free shipping, Jory. I'm looking at you.
But you can take advantage of the 15% off with the
You can. 15% works worldwide.
And in addition to that, make sure you guys all go to
thebeardcalendar.com, Scott Sakura.
I go there all the time. It's like
me too. Every day. It's essentially, my schedule of events. And something that I've added that a lot of people have questioned, and there's some dates that have a little star next to them here lately, like over the last month.
Does that mean famous people are going to be there?
That may be, those are the ones that I'm going to go to. And since I created the app and I update it, I use it as my own personal thing. So the stars are for me, but that's where I'm going. I'm going to the star one, Scott Sakura.
Oh my gosh. Did you know, Aaron? Marco is missing you.
Marco!
Polo!
Marco!
Polo!
But yeah, that's how you find Marco. If you're walking around Disney, that's where he is. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? There we go.
Get it off.
Yeah. Yeah, you do. So, Scott Sakura, how has everything been going in Chardon, Ohio? Is it everything that you remember?
Well, as of like last week, because we missed the show, I was in a town called where was I last week?
Where were you last week? You were in
Texas somewhere.
Midland, Odessa. I don't know if it was one or the two.
Midland.
Okay.
And yeah, so we were there for work for a few days, and once again, I got sick because of the heat. I just cannot figure this out, but yeah.
It's probably because you're from Cleveland, Ohio, and you're trying to work outside in 150-degree temperature, and your body's rejecting it. That's my guess.
It could be that as well. But, hey, Russ says hit like. So if you guys are watching us on the YouTube, make sure you guys follow and subscribe us over there. I mean, I feel like we've just been doing nothing but commercials the whole beginning of the show.
It's fine. We're doing commercials and we're catching up with each other. It's multitasking.
Yeah. So anyways, so I worked on the other side of Texas last week, and then turned around, came back, worked a couple days back in Texas, and then I turned around and Nico and I drove up to back to Ohio. We drove all night. Aaron, hi.
How much did Nico drive? Do you just split the time driving with him, or?
No, but he stared at me like the whole entire time. It was weird.
So he was studying you driving. So he was going to figure out how to drive you home.
I think so. But it was either that or he was like, where are we going? What are we doing? Or, oh my God, we're going back to Ohio. I hope you're not dropping me off to leave me there again.
You better not be leaving me.
No, but it's weird. Like anytime I leave to go do something, my mom says he sits by the door and waits for me the whole entire time. And then I get back and he is so excited. So the love of a dog. It's so great.
Just like Larry Cat, but way different.
Yeah. So, but it's been really nice. Actually, we had our high school reunion the other night, but I did not make it back for that. So that was okay. But
that's why you shouldn't have worked an extra day, you knucklehead. You could have went to your high school reunion.
Well, apparently there's like only a few people that showed up, and
so basically just being in Chardon, Ohio is probably like a high school reunion to you, right?
Yeah, sometimes. But so I just catching up with people, and where I worked before has been they had a loss of a couple employees over the past few weeks, and I was like, hey, I'm coming back. I'm like, if you guys need an extra hand, and so they're like, yes, please. So
we do actually,
and awesome. Like everyone made me feel so. I mean, this is customers. Like customers were super excited to see me today. They're like, oh my God, you're back. Oh my God, and I'm like, just for today. I'm like, you guys
I'm just back lucky for a day.
Yeah.
So did you show the guys any new tricks that you learned, or did you just go back to your old ways?
No, I showed him some tricks.
Okay.
Called them out on a bunch of mistakes they were making
because they were the new guys.
Yeah, no, these are my cousins who I've worked with for 20 plus years.
Scott Sakura is coming in from the city, and he's coming in to show these little town guys how to do it.
My big city pants.
Oh, got my big city pants on here. I'll show you how to really clean these windows, boys. I learned some thing or two in Austin.
Yeah, dogs are awesome, Aaron.
I mean, you spelled cats wrong, but yeah, it's fine. Dogs are an animal. That is for sure.
Oh my gosh. The original Circle Beard.
Have you seen Circle Beard since you've been home?
No.
Isn't Circle Beard close to you?
Anthony, how far are you from me? I can't remember exactly. I think he's an hour, if not.
Oh, I thought he was like really close.
No.
He said yes.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
25 minutes away.
Oh.
I mean, well, come on over, Circle Beard. You could be on Talking Beards if you hurried up.
Yeah, just find me.
Just come find Scott. He's in Chardon. It's super small. You can find it. Look for the orange flowers.
Yeah.
Right there.
But yeah, so I got a lot of stuff. We're going to a Guardians game. I almost said Indians. I said that earlier. Aaron got mad at me.
Yeah, because it's the Guardians now, Scott.
Yeah. So but yeah, got lots of stuff planned for my time up here, and then some other family things going on, and so that's been my trip, and that's what's planned. And what about you? Where are you at?
I am currently in Spokane Valley, Washington. We got up here late Saturday night. We left the house Thursday, and we drove 5 hours, and we got between Chattanooga and Nashville, and then after that we drove 16 hours, and then we did another 16 hours, and then we got here, and we've just chilling. Sunday,
so many 16 hours.
Yeah, right. 16 is pretty much like my driving limit before I really start kind of getting loopy and stuff. I mean, I can do more, but at 16 is where I like to stop. So that was the plan, and we did that. And Sunday we did nothing. Yesterday we did some mall stuff. Today we've kind of been piddling around. Sean Glander and his friend are building a full-on bathroom in the shop. So Natalie was the first person about an hour or so ago to utilize that toilet. She pottied in there and flushed it, and it worked. I've been talking trash for 3 days about how I was going to be the first person to use that toilet, and Natalie caught me off guard. And I was over here getting set up for the show, and she swooped in and took my toilet.
Yeah, it gets really rough after using that toilet the first time.
I know. Once you use the toilet the first time, it's like they break the seal and it's just over.
Anthony wants to know if Natalie had to use the poop knife.
So no, but we did find some female poop knives in store. So maybe next time we should actually bring some of the pink poop knife with us, just in case that she may or may not need to use it. But no, she is not a user of the poop knife. That is an Aaron D. Johnston item of usage in our household. Yeah, the female poop knife, Joey Rumpell. It's a real thing.
It's poopknife.com.
I know, poopknife.com/women. Probably.
Don Wayne says he can't wait to get to the PNW. I don't know what that means.
Pacific Northwest. Don Wayne of Shea Better Industries. Notice he had to change his last name to Wayne Industries, like, Bruce
Batman.
Wayne. Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, crap. I totally let it out of the bag.
Why did you do that? Now he's going to change his name again. Probably Clark Kent this time. Probably. But yeah, Shea Butter will be up here. He's leaving early in the morning. And that's a 16-hour drive. No. Like 18, huh?
That's what I drove my first day, 16 hours. And I was like, screw it. I can't go anymore.
Where did you stop?
Cincinnati, Ohio, one of the most.
Oh, you were so close.
I know.
Did you look at the Florence Y'all water tower?
I've seen it a billion times.
I know, it's right there. You look at it, you're like, Florence Y'all, and you're excited.
I was excited. I stopped at. I don't remember where I stopped at, but I always think of you when I stop in Bowling Green, and where the
Corvette.
Corvette Museum is at. Yeah. And I think of the sinkhole.
Yeah, I went there during the sinkhole. It was wild. It was wild. I very much followed that story. But yeah, that's kind of where I grew up, about 45 minutes from that factory. That's how I ended up with a Corvette, because that's what I wanted growing up, was a Corvette. So I got married to Natalie, and voila, she made sure I got one.
Oh my gosh, Don Wayne says he is resting up his arms because they are flying.
What a cheater, man. Well, if there's roads that connect, just drive your car.
Or how about even take a train?
I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to do.
Just let the train go. It adds ambiance.
Well, so we're obviously both doing the show outside, and I have a train over there that crosses over the highway, and there's birds over here. It's what we got going on, Scott Sakura.
I know. Maybe you should have Natalie go stand by the tracks with a sign that says, "Please be quiet. Talking Beards is live."
Live right now. We are creating content in an industry strike right now. So I mean, I think we might get canceled if they tell everybody that we're,
we got to renegotiate our contracts.
Yeah, with the California Union of Actors and Writers or whatever, because we're definitely in that guild. So we should be careful.
Yeah. So Kyle Waller's here with us tonight. How you doing?
Speaking of Kyle Waller, there he is.
Yeah, Cincinnati. There he was. I was like, oh my God. I was like waving to him when I was driving through the other night.
Kyle Waller loves Florence, y'all, and UDF shakes. Those are his two favorite things. Have you ever had a UDF shake, Scott Sakura? United Dairy Farmers. They have milkshakes, and they are amazing. You should try them.
No.
Anyway.
I don't like milkshakes, Aaron.
I've had 4 milkshakes since Thursday, and my stomach hurts.
Boy, are your arms tired.
I've taken so many lactate pills, and they don't work after you drink 4 in 4 days.
Oh my gosh.
That's my life, Scott.
That's your life, still. Well, that's what's been going on with Aaron and I Talking Beards. So Aaron's up, of course, he is up with the Glanders because there's a competition coming up this weekend. The Beards on the Rocks 5 presented by Honest Amish. There's going to be 15 categories, and it's going to be benefiting the 2BU Youth Ranch. So if you like to pet horses, my Lord, this is where you need to be.
Yeah, and we're also doing an event Friday night, a cornhole tournament that'll also be benefiting 2B Youth. So
speaking of, have you guys been really practicing a lot, or?
So tomorrow we're going to practice tomorrow, probably. That's the plan. We haven't. Sean's been building a bathroom, but who else is having a competition August 5th, Scott Sakura?
Let me think for a second.
Okay.
Joey Rumpelstiltskin.
That is it. Coming up August 5th, 2023. This is the 10th annual St. Louis Beard and Moustache Competition. Once again, at the Old Rock House. Dogs for the Brave, Honest Amish, all the good things. Let's dive into this. Miss Joey Rumpelstiltskin, what is up?
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
What was that?
That was her tiny hand. Oh, I don't have any tiny hands. I can hold up Natalie's hand. She was here. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm well. How
I'm
are
doing
you?
Good. Oh.
Not you. It's my turn.
Oh, sorry.
I have a dog. I guess I'm going to play fetch during the show now, apparently.
Nice.
Christopher Wilson says, hi, Joey.
Hey.
Christopher Wilson. I never even heard of that guy.
Yeah, I think he's got a Wahaler or a Donegal or something. I don't.
Oh, did you read Rob Dean's post? He said he messed up, so let's go ahead and look at it. Pills and they don't work. I have a strawberry malt last night. First time ever having a malt, and they are so good. That sounds perfectly fine.
It's like using pills all the time to eat those strawberry malts.
And then the comment came out all wrong, doing voice text, LOL. What I said is I had my first strawberry malt last night. Right.
Sounds like you were having pills last night.
Sounds like you were eating pills and milkshakes, Rob. That's deadly combination.
Nutritious.
Unless it's lactose pills, because that's how I have to drink milkshakes. Anyway, Joey.
Hey.
Number 5 tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
The drive for 5.
I am looking forward to the delivery of my jacket anytime.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, we'll definitely be getting someone on that,
Sweet.
and you'll get your drive for 5 jacket. And it'll probably be
Love
really
it.
professional and looking good. Are you asking questions, or are we just putting up 5, Scott?
No, I'm just like showing everyone that if you trace this on a piece of paper, you could make a fun turkey for Thanksgiving.
Ooh. Yeah, so we obviously we were just going to not do a show tonight, but we realized this is going to be number 5, and you really wanted to get number 5 in before your number 10 competition.
Absolutely.
So here we are. You know, we're making it happen for you, and let's get into this thing. This is, like we said, your 10th annual. You're at the Rock House. That's where you were last year, correct?
Yeah, we've been there for 8 years now.
Wow, that's a really cool venue. How did y'all end up starting that relationship with that venue?
Sure. Our previous charity that we were working with, the Covering House, partners with the Old Rock House for an annual benefit there. So when we mentioned what we were up to, they were like, absolutely. And then when we changed to our new Dogs for Our Brave charity this last year, the person who's in charge over there at the Old Rock House, she actually volunteered for them whenever they were first starting out. So she already had a great relationship with them, and she was super happy that we were doing this.
Cool. So you still kind of sort of
demanded that category. The best friends.
There's a best friends category. Well, you already brought it up. When your venue demands that you do something, you do it. Okay. So what happened? What's this thing all about? The best friend. Yeah. So Scott Sakura I could enter Scott into this category.
You could if you wanted to, but I feel like he might lose to a puppy.
That would be hilarious. I wish we were both going to this.
How cute is a puppy? Okay. Gosh. Oh, shut your mouth.
You talk, and dogs don't. So that's where the balance lies.
Wow. See, look how cocky she is after 5 times.
Oh, I know. The first time she was all like, yes, Mr. Talking Beards people, whatever you want. Now she's like, whatever, guys, I do what I want.
That's always
slinging milkshake. Oh, my dome is blinding. Here, I'll do this.
Happens. Tell him to shut up and grow some.
Yeah, shut up and grow some, Faboulier.
Yeah, Faboulier. John Fabula is going to be here in a couple days.
Nice.
Corey the Ghost Guile and myself are both going to build him a booster seat, so he can be like sitting with the judges at the judges panel. So his the heads are all the same, So yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Apparently, I need to be neutered for this competition as well.
Ooh.
Oh, is that true? Do dogs need to be neutered to be in that category?
No.
All right.
No, but I mean, I guess you should always spay and neuter. That's what Bob Barker taught us.
There you go. Spay and neuter yourself, Scott Sakura.
I will, but so explain a little bit about this category. I mean, obviously you have your traditional categories for this event, and I always love. Anyone who's watched Talking Beards before knows that I love competitions that have custom categories for their event. And since you guys are working with a dog-related charity, having a dog-related themed category, of course, is always an awesome thing. So explain to us what your thoughts are on what criteria are needed for this category.
So that's really good.
Other than
I'm not going to judge. I'm emceeing the event, so I don't have the responsibility of judging. But some of our officers are going to come up for the dog portion, and I cannot imagine how they're going to pick one dog better than another dog. So I'm really looking forward to it. There will be first, second, and third place. Everybody gets everybody gets a trophy. But if you want to put a mustache or a beard on your dog, that's great. If your dog already has one of those great, like Scottish, they have the little mustache and little beard thing happening naturally, that would be amazing. It's any best friend is welcome with 4 legs. And
this dog has a
dog
mustache.
Just not a cat.
I can't. I don't think we should mix them this time. We'll see how it goes in the future.
That's what Wayne Patmore said. So this is not a cat-friendly competition.
I'll leave that alone.
Okay.
How about you leave that alone, Joey?
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Cats'
Good.
lives matter too. All right.
They do.
It's not just about dogs.
Not by me though.
It's not.
Sorry.
It's not. So when does the BFF category start? Is it going to be before or after? When's it going to work into the play?
We're gonna start that out at 6:30 while registration's still going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
That's always the best time to do it.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do it beforehand, and we'll do judging right there, like we always do, and we'll present the award to them also. So if the best friend needs to go somewhere else for the evening, that's perfectly fine. If they want to stay, it was all really inspired by Sasha, the dog that came to the competition last year. She was so well behaved, and everybody loved her. And she was, learning and doing what she does for work.
Oh, this is great. Got him.
good
Those
job.
Mosquitoes are
Get you?
flying around like crazy. So pardon me by doing that because I'm just taking them out of the air.
He's just so excited about your
I'm
story, Joey.
clapping.
Fine.
So Saturday, the doors are going to be at 5:00. You said.
Yep.
And then that starts the BFF category 6:30, and then the competition 7ish.
Yes. Yeah, we're not doing any kind of pre-registration, so we'll do all the registration at the door when folks come through. Make sure we get you in the right category and all that good stuff.
How many categories are we having?
13.
Oh my gosh, like the original colonies. Is that why you did it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh
That was the first thought. So is this going to be the dog category? Is this number 14? Or is this
Yeah.
okay.
I had math. I told you I'm not great at the math. So
No, it's fine. I was just making sure, of the Scott Sikoras out there that were probably really confused with that. I was just making sure.
Is your dog about a size 14?
See, exactly.
No.
You know what I should have
that
posted?
chair's really going to your head, Scott.
It is.
I just-
It's the Canadian wildfires, or the smoke is blowing through the Great Lakes through the area. So
How is the
high
Canadian
up
wildfires smoke where you are right now, Scott? Is it
they
orange?
some of them do this. Some of them
Right.
smoke a pipe. I don't
Right,
know. I
but-
don't know how they smoke, Aaron.
Yeah, well, the ones you see.
I'm not in Canada. It's like
You're
50 miles that way.
That's pretty close. That's closer than we are.
I know. Well, I mean, I'm usually like closer to Mexico. That's how they pronounce it down there.
That
But
is.
up here, I am like closer to America's Hat, which is much closer than I am to Mexico down there in Teja. So, yeah, but I can't. I can't
You're
see any
bilingual
smoke.
now.
I know you like that.
I like it.
I'm
Hey,
connecting the two parts of North America.
Scott Sikora connecting
Together.
all of North America
I
all
am.
by himself. One tad at a time.
One. That's right.
All right, back on track, Joey.
Yes.
America has a hat? What are we talking about?
Canada.
Yeah,
Oh.
Canada's America's hat.
Okay.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I'm
Come
sure
on.
they love that.
And Mexico's America's beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There
right
you go.
there.
All right.
Duh.
That's
And
why this part
South
of the world's the
America's
most handsome.
South America's like the body.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no
Antarctica?
arms or hands.
The feet.
That's the wiener.
So are those Brazilian toes? No.
That wasn't funny.
It was not.
Well, this is a very serious
Oh.
program here, Joey.
Rob Dean
Absolutely.
says. Rob Dean got us back on
Oh,
track here. He says
bad beard
categories.
categories. Thank you,
Okay, sorry,
Rob
pardon.
Dean.
Gosh, Rob's bossy.
I
He
like
is.
I like the fact that someone's watching and paying attention. And we're
Thank
not.
you for watching, Rob. We
Yes, thank
appreciate you. All right,
Categories.
so categories.
Action.
Anything new and exciting with your categories, or what are these 13 categories?
They're the normal categories. We're just gonna throw them around a little differently. We're gonna make the whalers go first. You never see that happen, right? It's always the mustache guys.
No, that makes sense. Hurry up and get the whalers.
Yeah, out of the
get
way.
'em out of
done.
the way. Right out of there.
Get out of
And
here.
then the goatee, followed by chops, natural stash.
Wow.
Yeah. We're going to do the style stash. You can have a beard if you want to. We won't judge it.
Will that be a full beard
Wait a
styled
minute.
stash category, or is that going to be mustache
No, we have-
just?
Yeah, we have the 3 full beard categories as 4 to 8, 8 to 12, and 12 to 16. And then we have an over 16. And I don't care what you do with your mustache in there as long as it all looks nice.
Okay.
Styled stash is its own category, though, with or without a beard.
Gotcha.
This is great.
And And so with your judging panel, are you going to do the paddle judging again like you've done in the years past?
Absolutely. I want to see those numbers. This is a show me state. Show me
Yeah.
that. Show me that
the
score.
numbers. Yeah, and that gives everybody the opportunity to root on your favorite people, and exactly who's getting the 10s, who's getting the 8s and the 1s, and right away, so you can just cheer or boo or whatever. You can interact with the scores, and that's
who's going to be there? Wow,
maybe tune in and find out. Probably.
Yeah. Just give all the judges just 1s and 2s for the whalers and the chops category.
Yeah, don't even get just whalers
and higher than that.
I like the chops. Sorry.
I know you do. You are you wearing those chops again this year?
No.
Are you're gonna be dishonest Amish at your comp? Or are you gonna?
No, I can't imagine doing the whole thing whiskering it up. I might do it for a category or two.
You've done it before, right?
I have.
Yeah. So
it's hot.
Yeah.
Stay inside.
Yeah.
I wear my beard all the time. What's the problem?
Your glue won't melt.
You don't know that. I have to reapply every
You don't
day.
know his life.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like Elmer's? You just
Gorilla glue.
Yeah.
That is the only way to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right on the skin.
Right. I mean, I'm with Sean Glander, and everybody knows that Sean Glander put himself in the hospital using Gorilla Glue. So that's definitely what we do up here. We use Gorilla Glue to hold our beards on.
I have used it directly on my skin in an accidental situation, and it is scary, but it really keeps that beard on.
It does. Look at Scott's. It's been on for years.
I know. I can't get it off my face.
Hot.
No. I don't use it on my head. That's why it's all
clearly.
Out. But so what about like freestyle whiskerina categories? What do you got for those?
Yeah, we'll do a realistic whiskerina and a creative whiskerina, and then a freestyle to close out the categories for the night.
And all night, are you going to do the categories after each, or the trophies after each category? Are you going to wait into the night?
No, that's just for the dogs.
Okay, just for the dogs. So.
You get to see your score.
The whalers will get their trophy right away.
Right. Those are whales, not dogs. There's no such thing as a whale dog.
Same thing. Whale dogs.
But there is such thing as dog chops.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. That would be wonderful.
Here's a dog mustache.
That guy, the golden doodle. They could do the chops.
Yeah. You should shave Nico into chops.
Maybe you should shave your face into Nico.
I'll do it. You do it, I'll do it.
Nope.
So you've already brought up your judges panel a little bit, Joey. Do you want to tell us who those judges are for this fine event?
Yeah, we're going to bring back Bradley with Dogs for Our Brave. He had such a great time last year, and we really like involving the charity as well. Plus, he brought Sasha, and how do you not bring a dog? So we're really happy for Bradley to be back. And then we have Dan Tackleson from Oklahoma. So we're really excited to see him. Christopher Doc Wilson.
Never heard of him.
Not one time. No.
Where's that guy from?
He's the VP of the Hoosier Beard Alliance. So Hoosiers and Indiana have to go together, right?
I guess. Yeah. I think they make tires. Hoosier tires. Right.
Oh.
For racing.
So he's a race car driver. Okay. Christopher Wilson, the race car driver from Indiana. That's
awesome.
Pretty cool.
And also a part-time doctor, if you didn't know. And then Big Papa Bougie.
Big Papa Bougie.
I don't know if anybody knows him, though. President of the Central Texas Beard and Moustache Club, coming all the way up from Texas.
Okay.
Teja.
And then Stu Eggers from Indiana.
What? I wonder if he knows Doc. He's also from Indiana.
Maybe they'll carpool.
They should. They could probably ride in that beard. Look at that. That thing's bigger than Chris Wilson.
Yes, I've seen a wonderful picture of Chris getting to use Stu's beard recently at a competition. That was great.
Yeah, I just ran across that picture when I was getting ready for tonight. I was like, what is up?
That was the picture they submitted for Talking Beards, the club, the competition, volume 3 combo category.
Wonderful.
Not to be confused with the little pretzels with the cheese in them.
No, this is a different one. It was a beard category.
Oh,
not combos with pretzels and cheese.
Oh, those are gross. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, wow. You just called 2 of your judges gross.
No.
Rude.
Combos
Chris
of
and
food are
Stu?
gross.
You are gross. Now
Well, they
come
can
to my
take it up with
event
me
and
on
judge for me.
Saturday.
how rude.
How rude.
We'll
So,
hash it out on the catwalk.
So the catwalk, you're bringing that back as
Oh,
well?
absolutely.
I love that about y'all's event. You can kind of walk out into the crowd. Scott Sakura.
Why is it not called a dog walk if you're
Do it.
doing a dog
Ooh,
thing?
good.
That's a really good question. We may have to change that up.
Okay.
Right.
I'll talk to they and
That's
see if we can figure it out.
That's your only free one you're getting from me tonight.
Okay, I'll make notes.
Everything else you got to pay for
Yeah.
after that.
After that.
I'm taking notes.
All right. So you are emceeing the event? Are you going to
Yes.
are you doing it by yourself this year? Do you have helpers? How are you going to do it?
Well, I'm going to do it by myself, but Josh, I always make him come up on stage and say a little something as the president. Plus, after your few drinks, you can't keep him from chatting and taking his shirt off. If y'all seen that photo recently?
Is he from North Carolina?
No.
Oh.
I think he's from Oklahoma originally.
'Cause you know
I could be
what
wrong.
they say about people from North Carolina. They take their shirt off and twist it around their head like a helicopter.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
I did not know that. No.
Yeah, that's what people
Hmm.
from North Carolina are famous for doing.
All right.
Thought everybody knew that. Come on,
Yeah,
Joey.
No, I'm behind
You're
on
in-
times. What do I know?
You're in Parks and Rec. You should know these things. Come on now.
I got a lot going on with Parks and Rec.
What do you got going on with Parks and Rec? Can you tell
All kinds of
anybody
crazy
anything cool and exciting happened at work today that you can talk about?
Yeah, the geese really got crazy and just pooped all over the sidewalk, and well, that upsets people. So that was really important.
So do you have to go clean the poop off the sidewalk?
Oh no.
So they call you, and then you call the poop cleaning people, and the poop
Yes.
cleaning people go clean it. Man,
Yes, I dispatch them.
that is some important. Sorry, dispatch. I didn't mean to say you just called them. You dispatched them.
Dispatch them.
You
Yes.
dispatch the duck, geese, poop cleaners, and then they just show up.
Yeah.
You're so full of
They-
crap.
Whoa.
Sauerkraut.
Who knows what that guy?
Doesn't he know we're recording a
busy.
very professional
Very professional.
podcast here? This is
Jeez.
like, gosh, come on now. Dozens of people are probably going to hear this.
Yeah.
Ruin
Absolutely.
the whole
Eddie.
episode.
Tens of dozens.
Tens of
gonna die.
dozens. Back on track. So we got
Yeah.
some judges, we got some MC, we've got a
Yep.
venue. So your charity. Tell us about this charity. You said you changed a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So this is the third time you've worked.
This
with
is our
them?
second time.
Okay.
Second
So
time
how-
with Dogs for a Brave. So they train service dogs, no charge at all to veterans that they match with. And they really do their best to use a rescue dog. So they save 2 lives at once.
I mean, that's super cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's amazing stuff. Have y'all done anything else with this organization, or is it just pretty much y'all just work with them for your competition, or do you do other stuff?
So far for the competitions, but we're going to do some volunteer days with them as
Cool.
well.
I like
So
that.
you
I like
said
that a lot.
you said that last year was your first year working for them. How much did you raise for them, and how much does it cost to provide one of the training sessions for the
Sure.
dogs? I don't know if you know this, but
No, I do. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
last year we were able to raise a total of $5,000. And that is exactly the amount that they need to do a match for their veteran and their dog. So we were able to make sure that one veteran got one dog. And for $5,000, I think it was just wonderful amount of money that we were able to raise for them. And we hope to be able to do it again this year.
so let's go for 2 dogs. That would
Be great. I
deal.
mean, we'll give them as much money as we possibly can. So
How long does that $5,000 cover that relationship? Does it?
So that's
Is-
for the whole training process of it. And then as they're doing the selection, there's more things involved with bringing both the dog and the veteran to the same site and doing more training one-on-one with them together. So that $5,000 covers everything that they need for the pairing.
Very cool.
Yeah. It felt great to be able to give them that much.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially since 5,000 is one whole set. So
Yep.
that's what you're shooting for each time. Would be $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 to try to get that together. So you hit it. You hit your 5,000.
I know, that's pretty awesome. I mean, and it makes such a big difference. I mean, it makes such a big difference to
Mhm.
the person for sure. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, as we were talking earlier about dogs and stuff, and my dog, like my dog saved my life, honest to God. Like he became my everything in my darkest hour. And dogs just give you unconditional love no matter what. They may get a little pissy with you, but no matter what, they will always love you. They will, they don't judge you or anything. And it's the one and only thing you can count on in your life. And for someone who, like, a vet or someone that's, dealing with depression or
Mhm.
any kind of stuff like that, bringing some positive light into their life, like a dog, for instance, can just completely change everything. And that's why I feel Nico did to me. Like he saved my life and changed it. Hey, come here.
Come here, Nico.
That's awesome.
He just appeared out of nowhere.
like,
He knew.
I'm Nico.
Yep.
He's Nico. Look, say hi.
Speaking of Nico. Hi, Nico.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's a good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Craft him up a little beer and bring him along. It'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Here, I'll scoot over so you can be more centered. Oh.
That's a good idea.
He's out of here. He's just gonna lay down.
No, he's actually sitting next to me. That's funny.
There we go.
Sorry. Okay, but
Little
sorry.
game time.
Yeah, so this is such a great charity you guys are raising money for, and yeah, it is. The love of a dog is something you just can't put a price on. But
Absolutely.
$14.
no, at least 5,000 to train the dog.
At least.
Wow. Okay. $5,014. That's how much a dog is worth. Cats, way
Priceless.
more. Priceless.
Yeah, because cats, you train them like
they
like
poop in this
assholes.
box, and they do it, and then you're like, "Here's this food and this water. I'm gonna leave you for a week," and they're like, "All right, man, take it easy," and then they just like hang out. The end.
St. Louis
Cats
Rob
all
says he
rad.
can't live without his dog. Jeff Harris says, reporting fake news once again from outside. That was the big power outage in Texas last year where I was reporting live from Texas.
I'm glad you're not outside in Texas right now reporting, because it's like 118 degrees in Austin.
Yeah,
I know
he'd be melting in that sweatshirt.
Dude,
It's
he's been
64 here in Ohio right now.
64 degrees. It is. Dang it. My watch is being dumb.
That's just you.
91. It's still 91 here. So, but no humidity, like compared to South Carolina. So that's
where it's 80 here, but it feels like it's 93.
Yeah, it's 91 here. It feels like 91.
Oh,
Thanks, Russ.
This is the more important one. Paul Mandalorian cannot live without Scott.
This is true. We've reconnected. We've brought our love back together because it's been so long.
Did you? Has he made any pizza roll tacos for Element 41 this week?
They're coming via the train to you right now. Surprise. No, but no, he's made a few really good. He made some wings. He didn't make them. He was sitting next to me while the boys made the wings. But we're not here to talk about that. But thank you, Paul. Okay.
Hey, Paul.
Let's talk about the competition. So,
photographer. I saw that on the event page.
Ooh.
You
Yeah.
talk about that. How's this?
Mark Burns. Mark. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming.
So excited. He's coming. He's going to do photography for us. He's going to be in the crowd doing live shots. I'm stoked because I really just enjoy his photography in general.
Yeah.
Where's
Holy cow.
Where's he going to be set up at your venue?
He's not. He's going to be free roaming and doing whatever he wants to do.
Okay, so he's not going to have like a booth set up downstairs of the.
No.
Okay.
I mean, we've done that before and had really great results with it, but it certainly does put the photographer in the basement.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
we want him to enjoy the competition.
I mean, but in all reality, if anybody deserves to be down in the basement, it's Mark Burns. So
yeah.
I mean, the only other person that would deserve to be down there more is if you had Scott Sikora come be your photographer for your event.
That's fair. With that face right there.
Right there. It's a good looking face.
I'm so handsome. Thank you.
So we got some photographer stuff, charity stuff, Friday night pre-party, Sunday send-off stuff. You doing any of that this year?
No, I don't think we really are.
Okay.
We've all got really busy work lives right now, and it's just made it hard to plan other things.
Do you have anything tentative for people on Friday night? Is there like a unofficial meetup or anything, or it's just absolutely nothing? You just come to town and wing it.
Yeah, no, but it's come to town and wing it. I mean, St. Louis is really great. There's a lot of things to do down there. We posted a link in the event for people who were coming to town to spend some time for things to do, like 101 great things to do in St. Louis. And I went through the list, and all of those things are phenomenal.
Have you done all 101 things on the list?
Almost, but I've lived here all my life. So
right, obviously, but I mean, I was genuinely kind of asking if you'd done them all, but you need to knock them all out.
I really should actually look at the list and complete it for sure. But a lot of the things were like, oh yeah, absolutely. The City Museum. If you come to St. Louis and you don't go to City Museum, you are really missing out. Whether you take kids or you don't, that's a wonderful spot.
How much is it to get into the City Museum? Do you remember?
It's like 12.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, and that's if you do all 10 floors of fun they have there. You can get, I think, on the roof for an extra $5, and the roof is really cool. There's a bus up there.
12 hot dogs to get in there and 5 cheeseburgers to get onto the roof where the bus is at.
It's worth it, though. They stay open until 3 a.m. There's a bar. It's just
at the City Museum?
Yeah, they actually have 2 bars in there.
That's freaking awesome. That's
for sure. Smart. It's a great place to go.
That is super smart. Is it like an event venue as well? Do they have any?
Yeah. No, they do have event stuff in there. And I know that they do weddings as well.
That's awesome. That's super cool. Like,
it's one of the best places to hit in St. Louis.
Okay.
If you want to come here and you don't have any money to do anything, all of our museums here and our zoo are all free.
Except for the City Museum, it's 12.
Yeah, but the money goes to
hot dogs.
There.
12 hot dogs. Or you could just go to the City Museum and be like, I know Joey Rumpell, and they'll they'll freaking let you right in for sure.
Yeah,
they take fried ravioli at the door.
What's fried ravioli? What's the deal with that? Why is that
it's
a
not
thing?
Baked, it's fried. So
well, I understand what the item is to
what's
eat.
What's the gimmick to it?
What's the significance to fried ravioli and the St. Louis Beard and Moustache Competition here?
It came from St. Louis, and I think it's on the menu. I have to double check. We posted the menu for the space as well at the Old Rock House.
Okay,
so if you want to get food, you can.
It is a treat at the Old Rock House.
Yes.
Per Brad Felipe El Taco.
Brad's right.
Paternic.
St. Louis Rob has a question. And I know that I believe if I did see some stuff here, he writes, I think last year they had a Best in Show award. Will they be doing it again this year at the St. Louis Beard and Moustache Competition?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to earn it.
Ooh, I do. Dang. Shots fired, STL Rob. She said you got to earn it.
Yep.
Boom. Drop that mic, Joey. So you'll have a Best in Show. Is there any other specialty awards you'll all be giving out at the event, or is it?
We always have one surprise thing that happens. It's always the same thing, but we don't talk about it.
What's the surprise this year?
It's the same thing, Eric.
I'm going to keep it under wraps. Yeah,
well, I know, but it's fine. You can just tell us. This is
you will win a trophy for it, but you don't even know it going in.
Yes, so. I'm not even going to be there, and I'm winning a trophy, Scott.
No, actually. I've never seen you participate in the way that we're looking for Saturday, so I don't know if you could win it.
Oh, because you got to be naked?
No, highly.
I always wear clothes.
Well, I don't know.
This
I
is
guess
the
if it
best
works.
show at Beards on the Rocks. So show us your thing. What's your special thing that you're going to show us?
Apparently, it was something about 9 inches in the front yard or something.
Oh yeah,
we're going to get a lot of rain.
That's tonight.
Joey
said they're getting 9 inches tonight of cold hard rain.
Rain. Precipitation.
Jeez. So it's some sort of be crazy wear hot dog suit award. Yeah, I don't do that. I wear just normal. I don't wear hot dog suits. So that's exactly it. I've never participated in the hot dog suit contest there.
That's very fair.
I don't even like soup.
Nope. Scott can't even eat. He doesn't even have any soup boys at all to hold his mustache back and have him eat his soup or anything.
That's sad.
What a
love.
No,
soup.
Please, no nudity. Paul Mandalorian says.
I mean, I can't promise anything. We got a catwalk, so
do anything.
Dog
walk.
Shit. I even made a note. I got to make a bigger note.
It is a
Dog walk.
dog.
God, that really sounds like work, though. The
It's
dog walk.
Dog walk. Yeah.
Dog walk.
Not doing more work.
I don't know. What else we got?
That's it. That's it.
Raffles.
That's it.
Raffle.
Oh, raffles for sure. Yeah, lots of raffles. Silent auction. We'll do a 50-50, of course. Those always go over really well. McKenna will be doing our 50-50 this year. She's done it for us, I think, almost every year except the couple that she's judged. So we're glad to have her back with us as well.
Yeah. So you got lots of good help.
Yep.
Are you why are you just excited about her back? Why not her front or her top or her bottom?
I mean, she's wonderful all around, to be honest. So
Okay.
yeah,
She's good.
But most importantly, her back.
Her back.
it is nice. Yeah, I'll admit.
Here's a really important question. Okay.
Yes.
Is chili soup? What do you
No.
think?
Imagine
Why?
putting soup on a hot dog.
Because if your chili is soupy, it's not chili.
So if you had to classify it as a food outside of chili, you can't just say it's chili. What would you classify it as then?
Chowder.
Chowder. Isn't chowder soup?
I don't think so.
But chowders can be very
No.
thin, like a New England clam chowder
Can they?
tends to be very runny.
Yeah.
This is like the whole like tacos. Is it a sandwich thing?
Sure.
It's just and
Mm.
tacos and hot dogs are the same food. One is just American and one is from Mexico.
And
So,
Yeah. I'll agree
Paul
with that.
brings up another good one. Why is chili always hot? With a name like chili, you would think it's cold.
Hmm.
have you ever had cold chili?
Yeah,
It's
it
not
kind of
good.
makes you sick.
Oh.
Right?
I don't know.
Cold chili?
Why did they
I
call
mean, I
it
guess if you
coolie?
ate it right from the fridge, it would be an okay temperature.
Hottie.
But weird.
So back to the main thing. So what
Okay.
what is chili? Is it if it's not a
chowder.
soup? But that's not
That's
a
its own
classification.
thing.
No, it's not. Chowder soup.
Hmm.
Paul's a
Paul's
chef.
a chef. He's
What's
telling us
the
this.
freaking answer here, Paul?
Yeah.
You're chiming in with all this nonsense. We have a hard-hitting question right here on the docket right now. Is chili a
I
soup?
feel like these are even conversations that we've sat at the bar for many hours talking about this stuff.
But most importantly, Jeff Harris says that he has seen Fabs eat cold chili. So there you go. There's your answer right there. Chili is a stew.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean,
then.
because I mean, think of like a beef stew. I mean, there's
Yeah.
hunks of beef.
Yeah,
and-
that's
would
true.
you consider beef stew a soup?
I guess if it was really runny.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
what about vegetable soup? There's like hunks of like vegetables in it. It's very
Sounds
hearty.
expensive.
Chili is a condiment. Shut up, Dean.
On a hot dog.
Yeah, on a hot dog, but not just like a bowl of it. It's not a condiment anymore.
This is the best comment right here.
Hmm.
He's from California, so he's stupid.
Yeah.
You said it, Jeff Harris.
He's sensitive. He's very offended by this. He's probably going to move to Texas now.
I think Fab should
Darn it.
probably move to Carolina just because of what you said, Jeff Harris. I think that's what he should do. It's always running after you eat it. That doesn't help. We have asked you a serious
Yes, you're
question,
supposed to be the
Paul Mandalorian.
professional here, Paul.
When you have a professional in the group, that is who is supposed to answer this question. If we had a question about duck poop, we would contact Joey Rumpell, and she would dispatch someone
Yeah.
the answer.
Yes.
So,
It's not duck poop. It's Canadian geese poop.
Yeah, it was geese. It was geese.
Oh, so do you have a different person for duck poop than from your geese poop, or is it the same
No.
person you would dispatch? It's the same person. What if it
Same-
was?
yeah,
What if it was
same
like?
group of people.
What if it was like dog poop? What would you do about that?
Oh, I would definitely
Yeah.
call Scott the head of maintenance.
I'm doing.
God, you're the head of
What I do.
maintenance.
I am
Promotion.
not. This is lies.
And in charge of the poop.
Paul Mandalorian is not helping us with this question.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's just not helping.
I'm not going to hang out with you anymore this entire week, Paul.
Yeah, Paul,
Sorry.
that's what you get. That's what you get. You were
Yeah.
going to have Scott hanging out with you, but not anymore. Not
I'm going to go
anymore.
hang out at the other restaurant down the street.
There's not another restaurant down the street.
Shut up.
McDonald's? Sheets?
Sheets.
Scott's going to go hang out at Sheets.
All right.
Is that a place?
What else? All right. All right. So I
Right.
know we talked about the Sunday. Is there any pre-party Saturday or sorry, Friday? So it's just this straight up event 5:00 are the doors. The dogs are at 6:30.
Yep.
Competition starts at 7.
Mhm.
There is a raffle, a 50-50, a silent auction.
Yep.
There's 13 categories, 14 if you count the dogs.
Yes.
Best in show, something to do with dressing about a hot dog.
Mhm.
And it's all to benefit. But what was the charity name again?
Dogs for Our Brave.
Dogs for Our Brave. $5,000 to train one dog. And we're trying to get we want to train 3 dogs. That's what we want to
That'd
go
be
for.
Wonderful. We would love that.
So did I forget anything? Did I miss anything? I got all the major points. Is there anything all the people need to know? Because as we're getting ready to wrap up here.
No, I think that's it.
Okay, bye.
Awesome.
Yeah, later, taters.
All right. Well, Joey, thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.
Your 5th time, you did it. That jacket will be on the way. And if not, you can reach out to Scott Sikora at thebeardcaster.com
Yes.
and he will get you hooked up with that jacket. And everybody, if you are in the St. Louis area, August 5th, around 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, you can stop by the Old Rock House and you can check out the 10th annual St. Louis Beard and Mustache Competition. That's it, everybody. That's it. Thank you, Joey.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
My train's going by. It's hard to read a promo when there's a train going. I was trying to mute myself.
Is it? Okay, we'll just put it up there and I'll talk.
I'm just trying to mute around the train. That was all. We got it. I think it's gone. Maybe
Okay.
one more beep. I don't know. You're in the dark now, Scott.
I know I am.
My gosh, that's crazy.
It looks good though.
It does.
I wear it very well.
You do. I'm glad you got ring lights for this episode.
I know.
I
I
it
brought
would have not worked.
I know. I brought one of them. I brought my small one because at home, at my studio at home, I have a really nice big Elgato one, which are like the really, really good ones. And then I had these like really small ones for a long time, and I had like 3 of them, and it just stalled. 3 of them did not put off enough light, but like right now it works really good. As we began the show, it was nice and light out here. You could see all the beautiful plants and everything and the birds, and
It happened fast. It was bright, and the next thing I knew, it was dark on you.
And just before we get wrapped up here, Kyle Waller just reminded me because I meant to ask him before, but Kyle's going to be starting a podcast. Type in here real quick so we can talk a little bit more about it real fast to remind everyone what it's about. But Kyle's starting a new podcast. It's called The Shape Podcast. It's going to be Friday nights. I'm assuming that you need to go searching on Facebook for The Shape Podcast, and then you can follow the show and check it out. It's an acronym for Sharing Hope
There you go.
and Positive Energy. So I've been working with them a little bit on trying to get this all up and running and everything, and I'm really excited to find out about it. And I'm going to be one of the guests coming up on the 18th, I believe.
Oh my gosh, look at you.
Yeah. So
making the round, Scott Sikora.
Well, and just to preface this too, like one of the big things that I've noticed about my trip home is there's just been a lot of talk about me quitting drinking.
Yeah, you want to talk about that, Indy?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to talk about it because I'm at 351 days right now. So I'm like literally a week away from it being 1 year. And we definitely wanted to do a show revolved around that. And I mean, maybe that could be something we break half of our show into next week. We're not doing the show next week.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that too.
Yeah, that's all right. But anyways,
hey, maybe we could do like a Wednesday thing next week or something. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Maybe we should do it on a Friday night while Kyle's doing his show
at the same time as Kyle's show. Perfect. Yeah.
Gosh, now the mosquitoes getting bad. But anyways, yeah, a lot of people have been extremely inquisitive about it, and it's been super awesome. And I think I've inspired a few other people. I mean, my family, a lot of people in my family have stopped drinking, cut.
Because that was kind of what y'all did, right? Y'all just kind of that was just the thing to do. And you left and you went to the big city and you come back a different man now.
Yeah, and this is true right here. Like Kyle says, and So if anyone, I mean, and Aaron and I have talked about this recently too, about we just have really noticed a heavy influx of a lot of people in the bearding community that have
Stop drinking.
stopped drinking recently, or trying to quit recently, or have been sober for many years. And either not only just drinking, but other substances and such.
Right.
But yeah, so I'll be on Kyle's show talking about that and everything. And I'm really excited to talk about my journey from, I mean, I want to talk about, my younger age of how I was extremely anti-drinking and going through my 20s and how I just didn't like it, and how a few incidents in my life kind of turned the switch on to it, and my up and downs that I had with it. So I'm really excited to share the stories about that. So make sure you guys get up and follow Kyle's show.
Yeah, it's a good show. It'd be a really good show.
Yeah, remember it's called the Shape Podcast. Just go find it on Facebook. I'm assuming that's correct right now, Kyle.
Yeah,
Yes,
we'll share it on Talking Beards, and obviously if Scott goes on an episode of a show, I'll share it and make sure everybody can find the links and stuff the best I can do. But you said that you obviously you're in Chardon now, and people are excited, or what's been the overall reaction with you not drinking, or unless you would just want to keep it all for Kyle's show?
No, I mean, just briefly to talk about my trip though, but everyone's been extremely support. I mean, just as Paul says right here, like everyone's been extremely supportive. And in fact, tonight, as I stopped there after work, Paula, my favorite bartender up there, she bought a bottle of this basically non-alcoholic whiskey. And so
there's a non-alcoholic whiskey.
Yeah, it's.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it tastes like bourbon, but it does not have the bite. So
with that, I had recently learned that apparently there's a machine that they can send alcohol through that will like zap the alcohol out of it. Maybe that's what they did with that whiskey. Apparently.
Yeah. So, but they also make other spirits too. And actually, Paul, tomorrow he's going to go to the liquor store and he's going to pick up a bottle of non-alcoholic vodka and non-alcoholic gin.
What?
And we're going to try to work on some different recipes for some non-alcoholic beverages to serve at Element 41. They call them mocktails. Like,
absolutely, man.
It's a big thing going on. And that's the thing too, is like, some places like, I didn't, when I first started quitting drinking, like I didn't like going out because it was like, it felt uncomfortable. You felt the pressure, you felt the desire. And it's like, hey, if I have something else that I can substitute it with, so I'm still having something that tastes similar and I still feel like I'm being social. And
what about like when you're down in Texas and stuff, do you drink those like Taco Chicos or whatever, those like flavored waters?
Yeah, that's normally what I drink, is just like seltzer, not the alcoholic seltzer water, but the sparkling
right.
waters.
Yeah, obviously.
I drink, but I do drink the non-alcoholic beers too, and there's tons of those like out now. It's like amazing. Like every brand makes a non-alcoholic beer, and in fact Budweiser makes an absolute 0 alcohol. Most of them are like 0.5, and I'm fine with that. Like, I mean, it's just it's the same as taking like NyQuil or something like that. That's about the same amount of alcohol that you're going to get. So but yeah, so the journey's been really exciting, and coming up on my year anniversary, which like I said, we'll talk on Kyle's show. But being back home when everyone knew what a drinker I was before, and like I was around tons of people that were drinking this weekend, and I was fine. I had a fun time. No one pressured me. Everyone was super supportive. People were super inquisitive, and I feel like
inquisitive in a good way.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Like, how'd you do it? Like, oh, this sounds interesting. Like, how did you feel? Like, lots of good questions. And I'm glad that I can share what I'm going through, and people see a difference in me, and people experience a difference, especially on this trip. But
heck yeah, man.
I feel like I've inspired quite a few people to join this journey and or get to the point of trying to. So
we'll go out there and keep doing good work, Scott Sikora.
Spread the words, man.
Spread the word, buddy. Spread it.
But yeah, so we want to thank everyone for tuning into the show tonight. Just a lot of great people here tonight from all over the country, all over the
All
world.
over.
Yeah, and I want to thank Joey for coming to talk about the competition that's going to be this weekend. And best of luck to them raising money for the doggies. And don't forget, it's a dog walk, Joey.
Yeah, to go to St. Louis and walk down the dog walk and show off your facial hair and all that this weekend. St. Louis. If you're in St. Louis, there's a good event. If you are in the West Coast, or if you just feel like super traveling, there's a good event, and there's probably other stuff going on as well. But those are two fantastic events that are happening this weekend. So I'm Aaron D. Johnson. I'm in Spokane. I'll be up here all week. And yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Aaron D. Johnson, social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I forgot the other one. Threads. There it is. That was the thing. And Scott Sakura.
I came unplugged. Sorry.
Okay. You were just throwing up the one. I didn't know. Number 1, Scott Sakura.
Oh yeah. No, I unplugged my headphones, so I didn't hear anything you said. So.
Oh yeah. Just the normal stuff. Go ahead.
All right. But anyways, yeah. So everyone, please go check out honestamish.com. Go to honestamish.com if you guys are looking for some new products or to replenish your stock of great products that you've probably won at various beard competitions around the country that Honest Amish has sponsored. Make sure you go to the website and put in your promo code Talking Beards. You'll get 15% off your order, free shipping on $35 or more domestically. And last but not least, please go over to thebeardcalendar.com. If you have an event you would like to submit, there's a little box at the bottom right corner that pops up when you get there. Click on it and you can submit your event. And if you want to know all the events that are going on currently or within the next up to a year, all these charity events, either beard competitions or various beard or mustache related events going on, like the beard bowling event that they just did a couple weeks ago. You're going to find all that information at thebeardcalendar.com.
That's it. So everybody have a great night, great evening, great week, and all that good stuff. And well, we won't see you next week, but who knows? Maybe we'll see you next week on a different night or something. But Tuesday, obviously not going to work for us. But yeah, everybody have a great night. There's that thing. Where's the other thing? I don't know. Anyway, have a great night.
It's in your pants.
Okay, bye.